this is John Young with the Weekend Handyman. We're looking at a wet dry vac here. This is a 9-gallon wet dry from Greenworks Pro 60-volt version. We did quite a few videos on this. What I want to show you, this is something that every wet dry vac out there should have. I'm going to take the batteries out because I'm actually going to show you the inside of this. And this is something, if you own a wet dry vac, if you're not doing this, you really need to be doing this, because this is really quite cool. I'm just kind of disassembling it just so we can take it apart and make it a little easier and things won't go flying all over the place. When you've got a wet dry vac, especially if you got a brand new one, it's beautiful inside and out. Once you've used it to go suck up some dust from the floor or some sawdust, or you're taking it to the vehicle and you've sucked some, it gets messy on the inside. We don't want that. We've got this beautiful, in some cases really expensive. So what I do is I put in my wet dry vacs, I put a vacuum bag that collects that. And I'm going to be putting in here, and I'll put the links in the description below. We actually installed this. This is a rigid, and there's other brands that do something similar to this, and I'll put that link so you guys can check these out. But this little bag is meant for 5 to 10 gallons. So the 9-gallon is right in there. And what it does is it has a little spot here where we can put this around the input line that comes into the tank, and then it will go and kind of sit around the filter that's in the middle. So this bag will fill with debris before we get all that nasty debris stuff in the bottom here. Now, if I'm going to be using this as a wet dry vac, what I would do is just take this bag out, take the filters off the power head, and then I've got a wet vac. If I'm going to be using it as a dry vac, I can put this all back together. I mean, it's really, on this particular one, this is really kind of cool, is that they have it set up so that when I want to go, I just have to slide this out, and there it is. This little black clip goes in there. I can take this and set it off to the side, do my wet stuff. When I'm done, this isn't going to be all kind of gross from dust and such, whatever picked up on the floor. So I rinse it out, let it dry. Then I just have to come back here and slide the little pieces right back in, and I'm good to go. Put the power head back on, and I've got it. So something to think about. If you are wanting to keep the dust down from your dry vac, say if you're going to be doing some sheetrock things, this could be a great option. It's going to give you a little bit less suction, and as it fills up, just like any bag vacuum cleaner, you're going to lose some of the power. So you're going to be probably on a big job. You may be going through a couple of these bags. They're two a kit here from Rigid. And again, this was a Home Depot purchase. We'll put links in the description below so you can check these out and find options for this, and hopefully be able to make it so that your new wet dry vac stays beautiful inside and out. This is John Young of the Weekend Handyman.
For more tips and how-to videos, go to weekendhandyman.com.